Okay, over here is a silver H4 chart. Okay, I'll mark the levels or the regions first, then I'll zoom in for better visibility. So the region is about $17.20 for silver. So price failed to close higher. Of course, one of the factors affecting silver is definitely the strength of dollar. So there's the prior momentum is still upward momentum until it hit this so-called key resistance around 1720. But do watch out for silver is known for his volatility, just like gold. So these are the shadows to watch out for. So if you trade volatile instrument like the silver, you need to set a more conservative stop loss. At least I usually do a more conservative stop loss to avoid getting hit by all these sudden movement or shadows. So this is something to take note of. So now let's look at the chart. I'll zoom in and take a look at the zoom in, yes. Okay, zoom in to take a look at the near term so-called price action. So over here a shadow and price retrace, and now price is pushing upwards again and failed to go beyond and start to retrace down. Over here, this candle, there's a fight between the bull and the bear. As you can see, the body of the candle is very short, very small. So usually when body is very small and the shadow is relatively longer, it is telling us there's a fight between the bull and the bear. Uncertainty. Market cannot decide where it wants to go. So the decision region that I see over here would be around $17.05 plus minus. Okay, thereabout. So that would be as you can see, the range or the consolidation is very tight, leaving us with very little room for maneuver. So this is a H4 chart. So one suggestion would be to scale it down to a lower time frame, like what I did in the earlier pound yen chart, to refine the entry further. So this is how it looks like on hourly chart. So let me shift the label a bit. Okay, pardon me, I just take a few seconds to adjust all these markings. Okay, you notice this is how the chart looks like. And over here, what you see on the chart, you will see two lines. One is a bid, one is a ask. So this is telling us the spread of the instrument. So for silver, this is how the spread looks like. Okay, this is our typical spread. And the spread also will tell us if our range is this much, and the spread is already such a big portion, it is telling us it may not be so profitable for us as a trader to trade it now, because the market is not that volatile to give us significant profit, and the spread is what we pay as a trader. It is like a trading cost, so it's a cost of investment in a way. So if you look at it, the kind of movement over here is this much, whereas the spread already accounts close to 1/4 of it, which means it is telling us even if it gives us any trading opportunity, it is not so profitable. It may not give us such a good profit margin to take a trade. So for H1 time frame at this moment, I don't see any potential trade to take because of the spread. So I want the market to be more volatile, a bigger move, then possibly to give us a better profit margin. Okay. So another way, instead of trading it in a low time frame, you trade it in a higher time frame, like what I did, what I'm doing now, daily chart. So once I change to a daily chart, you'll notice the spread becomes insignificant. It doesn't mean the spread has changed. The spread is still the same. It's just that when you go on a higher time frame, the typical move that you are looking out for is bigger. You don't take small move. So when you take bigger move, the spread becomes less significant. That means your cost of investment or trading becomes relatively lesser. So the decision region remains unchanged at 17.2. Here comes the potential trade that you can consider when the price closes above into the blue box, above the shadow. It is about 17.35, 15 cents above the decision region, thereabouts. So of course, if there's a further weakness in the dollar, reasons for, if the next 1 or 2 weeks there's more reasons for investors to sell the dollar, then possibly silver may push beyond 17.35. So of course, the other way around would be if the candle close in this region, possible to go short where the shadow is. Because of the long shadow, I do not want to place it so way below because it's very long, relatively long shadow over here. So as long as, to me, if the candle close towards the tail end of all this shadow, it would be a good confirmation for me to short or take a short trade on silver. So the price is around $16.80. Okay, so this would be the a long term, because it's a daily chart, so this is considered a high time frame trade, possibly a mid to long term trade. For your consideration, I'll zoom in so that you can see this is how it looks like. Again, I'll put the vertical line over here, the current candle. So that's silver. The next currency pair